when some people think about gratitude, it sounds cliche. You know, gratitude is the quality of being thankful. It is showing appreciation. Yes, it's not just about a simple thank you or whatnot, but it's a mindset. So I'm gonna briefly explain and really show y'all how this mindset promotes positive mental health and also relationships. Why gratitude matters is just a few simple things. Like, of course, scientifically, it's already proven it reduces stress, it promotes better health overall. But it's like one of those things is that you could be down in a situation where some things are just not going to go right in your life. It's just how it is. But how you think about the situation, it really will change your whole spiel and attitude. So I mentioned in my previous video about how some cereal fell on the ground, right? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And like I said, I could be upset, I could be mad, but then I'm like, you know what? It is a little annoying, but I still got way more cereal. Or hey, maybe there's another cereal that you wanted to eat, maybe some Captain Crunch. And you're like, you know what, maybe let me just switch it. Like, there's other options, you know what I'm saying? There's other ways to think about the situation. Instead of thinking about what fell, you can think about the opportunities after or other chances. The thing about it is, it shifts our focus from what we lack. So usually we can talk about what we don't have, but not a lot of us think about what we have right now. Like, some people right now, I have a roof over my head, I have loving family, I have a loving parents, you know what I'm saying? But some people don't have that. So that's why it kind of irks me a little bit. I don't blame you, because I've been in a certain predicament too, but there's some people, or I won't say you particularly like you, but there's some people out here that are so ungrateful and they have more than what I have. You know, it makes no sense, but having a sense of gratitude will change everything. Whatever you thought you didn't have, you have way more. I'm gonna say it again. Whatever you thought you lacked, you have way more because of gratitude. And it helps with relationships because you have more empathy and understanding. Instead of judging people, you'll be able to understand them better. And then you have more of a positive attitude, so it can help you think clearer. Your mental health, it promotes clarity. It promotes happiness. That dopamine, that healthy dopamine. I learned something very important recently. You know, it's really easy to show gratitude when the conditions are great. But when the conditions are not in your favor, it tends to be hard to be, grateful. The power of gratitude comes in not just in the good times, but in the negative times. So it's easy when conditions are good that you be able to be grateful, because there's so much good happening in life. But when it's bad, that's when sometimes our mind shifts. It goes from a positive to a negative perspective. It's like, dang, this is not happening the right way. And you know what? It's understandable. But think about the transformation, though. Let's just say, I know some people's family members have passed, rest their soul. I'm not going to tell you how to think within that situation. But I will tell you that being grateful doesn't mean like, thank you for somebody giving you something. It's a mindset. So meaning that you could be grateful for the family that you have, because family, this is just an example, family is forever, but not everybody lives forever. So it's one of those things where you have to be grateful about what you have, because what if they are gone? What if everybody's gone in your family that you grew up with and you're the last one? You're gonna have regrets if you don't appreciate them while they're here. So gratitude is more of focusing and being thankful about what you have instead of what you don't have, because you can't control everything. That's the power of gratitude. You could flip a negative into a positive instantly, because instead of, I don't know, you broke your leg, now all of a sudden you thought about, man, I didn't die. You know what I'm saying? Dang, you know, at least I get treatment to make it better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, it's easier to, let's just say you make mistakes. I'm the biggest critic of myself. I'm way too hard on myself. But recently I started to realize is that lessons or L's, they're not bad. I realize they're not bad anymore. I used to hate, now I still hate the thought of it. Sometimes I'll be losing and be like, oh my gosh. But you gotta understand, like, I don't think we ever lose in this lifetime. We might lose something, but we always gain some insight. That's why I say it's like a human superpower. We always gain something through the L's, through the W's. Winning is forever, but L's are temporary. Oh no, let me say that again. Wins are forever, but L's are temporary. The lovely thing about the ripple effect of gratitude is, like I mentioned previously, you can literally bend your life to your will. So if you become more positive mentally, I'm not saying you have to be perfect and say the sky is blue and you go outside every day, although that would be lovely, but I'm just saying, if you just start being, you know what's crazy? I'll tell you a personal example. At my job, I have some people I do not mess with. But most of it is because, you know, I just hold on to that negative energy. And it was just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I have every right to feel the way I feel. But if I feel like this every time I go to work for like 8 hours a day, I'm not going to be happy at all. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever I had against you, I don't even care. I just started anew. I reset in my mind. And what I tell you, I swear to you, I haven't been the happiest I ever been in months. Because I always had this stigma. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some, you know, if they cross me the wrong way, you know what I'm saying, gotta let them know. But it's the mental thing. So start being more thankful. Like I was so positive. Like I had a great day at work. It was long, but I had a great day. And I'm sure people recognize that too. And the thing is, the ripple effect of being like this is, like I told you, or I mentioned in the previous videos, that brain works off of repetition. So if you become gracious or thankful every single day, your brain's gonna make it, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to take in and what I'm going to give out. It's what you put in is what you're gonna put out. That's how it is. That's what they mean when people say that. So it's just one of those things that the ripple effect of it is beautiful. There's a ripple effect of negativity, but there's a ripple effect of positivity. And it's a ripple effect of gratitude. And you just got to keep going every single, even if it's the littlest things. I'm not saying you have to be, that's creepy. No, we're not. No. Here are some ways, or at least my recommendations on how to be grateful. Or just, you know, gracious every day. For example, some people journal, you know, maybe 3 things that you're grateful for every day. Some people journal their thoughts, stuff like that. That's one way. There's meditation. There is just being thankful, just saying thank you at least once a day. Any little thing. And you can bend these 3 to your will. You don't have to do these 3 because I'm recommending it. But that's just some ways. It's just you got to do something every single day, or at least as much time as possible. So it helps your brain. If you still don't understand what gratitude is, think about it like this. Gratitude is almost like that shield that you have in like a video game. And the more gratitude you have, the more it protects you. So like basically think about it like when you're grateful, you're like immune to anything that bothers you. Anything that goes on in your life, if you come at it with a gratitude type perspective, it will literally cancel out anything. Now, of course, I'm not saying all your problems are gone. That's not how it works. But if you change your mindset, the problems that you thought were problems are not actually problems. There's just little obstacles that get in your way. But then you like, you know what? It is what it is. Now, hold on. Don't get caught in the gratitude trap, though. Like, I'm not, like, I already addressed this, but I'm just saying gratitude can help. I'm not saying you can't feel sad or frustrated. These are human emotions. And that's why sometimes we have to let them out, hopefully in a healthy way. So Gratitude is just an aid to help, but it's not like, oh, you must be positive every single time at every single thing. You can be frustrated or angry. Like there's moments where I feel like I could use my anger productively, if that makes sense. So like, let's just say, for example, you're a little upset and you go to the gym, and that anger could make you lift 100 more pounds than you normally do. That's just an example. But so don't get me wrong, there's a yin and a yang, but I'm just saying gratitude can help within those really dark times that the negativity overcrowds it. You just have to know the balance. So if it's too much positivity, I'm not gonna say, okay, this is weird. So if it's too much positivity in a way, you kind of have to balance it with the, I won't say negative, but there's a yin and a yang to it. You know what I'm saying? If it's too much negative, there'll be a positive. If it's too much positive, there'll be a negative. But yeah. But look, try to make gratitude a habit. I challenge you to try to just be thankful for a little bit. Just say thank you more. And I bet you your life will change. Whatever you thought was bad in your life, it starts to subside. It's like that. I'm sure y'all seen this video of this cup, let's say of orange juice, and you keep pouring it, and you keep pouring the water, and you see the orange juice. Let's say that's the hurt, that's the negativity or whatnot. It pours out slowly. That's how you should use gratitude. Don't use it as I'm gonna be thankful, and then all of a sudden everything's cool. That's like, say if somebody was deceased, and then you're grateful, and then they're gonna come alive again. That's not how it works. But it can be an aid. And I'm pretty sure it'll help y'all because it helped me. So thank y'all for listening, tuning in. Gratitude is everything. Make it a habit. Remember, your brain is the motherboard. You have to make sure that whatever you are feeding your brain is good, more than the bad. Because otherwise, that's what the brain is going to interpret, and that's what it's going to start applying. Brain works off of repetition. All right. Love y'all. Y'all have a great one. God bless you too.